Hi guys, I just want to talk about the salt water cure and how you can make it yourself. It's one of the oldest remedies in Feng Shui that you can actually make from using 4 items. The first one is a mason jar. This is quite a large one. You can go like obviously half the size if you only have that size jar available to you. It's more about the absorption rather than the size, but I like to have a big one because I know the stars' energies are quite strong and powerful and affect the people's health that sleep in that area. So I'm finally coined up again after being in China, and I want to make my second salt water cure for the number 5, which is actually sitting in an area that's going to be quite problematic if we don't cure it. So very excited about that. I'm going to use this massive, beautiful, big mason jar. Then you can use whatever type of salt you like. I like to kind of mix a bit, makes it more exciting. Doesn't really matter though. And then after that, I'll show you how to put the coins inside of the jar so that you're able to just put them delicately at the end. So here we go. So we've got the jar here, and I'm just going to put in about 2/3 full, and then keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And then a little bit on the top of the pink Himalayan salt. And then you have like this nice height and colour formation. And then we put the coins on top. So we have these little coins, and we try to always make sure the side with the 4 symbols is facing upwards. So we delicately place 5 of these in a circular shape around the edge of the mason jar, and then there's 1 in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the reason why we use 5 is so we negate the 5 star, which is the one that causes the worst outcomes. And then we top it up with some water. So just slowly pour the water in, and just let it settle into the salt. It'll start to shift a little bit and move around. Some of the coins might move. So just do it quite carefully and slowly. No rush. Just like, whoop, till about that height above, because it'll start to settle in. And then you can use some chopsticks to help realign those coins if they've moved around in the water. So then you just tap the salt around it. A little bit hard to see with the pink Himalayan salt, but you get the gist, yeah? And we let that settle, because what will happen, I'll show you my other one that I've been using now for a year. And that is a really good example of what it looks like once it's starting to absorb any of the energy. See, we have this one here that I've been using for a year, and what happens is all of the sort of residue of energies that are stagnant get pulled into here. It's like the dust, the debris, the sort of murkiness of the air, if you will, comes into the salt and it gets absorbed by the salt, and then the crystals start to form. And so we're purifying the air while we do that. So it's one of the best ways you can negate any kind of negative energy. Even if you haven't had a flying star chart done, you can still make one of these. Find out through just connecting what places in your house don't feel right. Give it a go, see what happens, see if it changes things. nothing to lose. So yeah, there you go. Then you place them in the correct area, you'll leave them there, you kind of top it up every now and then once it's a year past, you put it in the bin, and the whole thing, you start again after that. And then because it's just like a filter, and you don't want to keep that dirty vessel because it's tainted by the energy and the dirt. So the best way is just to get rid of it and start again. I hope this was helpful.